swear we'd never say goodbye. Fall asleep to lullabies with something that I thought I'd never find. And what is right and what is wrong, and all I ever saw was love. But let's get lost in love tonight. Hear a second voice inside my head, it's telling me to stay the night again and hold on to the words we always said would be forever, forever. Wait another day to clear my thoughts, so jump into a love that won't be forgotten. Forever, forever, let's run away together. Let's run away together. Let's run away together. Wait another day to clear my thoughts, so jump into a love that won't be forgotten. Forever, forever, let's run away together.
Feelings, it's like I can't walk on the ceiling. Oh yeah, got me dreaming, dreaming in colors I never dreamed. Oh yeah, I let you in deeper than I let anyone else before. Fell in love with my broken pieces, took 'em all and made 'em yours. Didn't know what my heartbeat needed, skipping out, no I can't keep score. When I lose my breath, boy, you got me breathing. Oh, every little thing you do, every time you hold me, take me higher, higher. Every little thing you do, every time you hold me, take me higher, higher. Oh, magic. No, I'm never letting go. Now that I have it with you. When you kiss me, it's like the stars fall out the sky onto my heart to cover up what I don't wanna show. I let you in deeper than I let anyone else before. Fell in love with my broken pieces, took 'em all and made 'em yours. Didn't know what my heartbeat needed, skipping out, no I can't keep score. When I lose my breath, boy, you got me breathing. Oh, every little thing you do, every time you hold me, take me higher, higher. Every little thing you do, every time you hold me, take me higher, higher. Oh, you take me higher, you take me higher, baby, you take me higher, you take me higher, baby, you take me higher, you take me higher, baby, you take me higher, yeah, you take me higher, baby.
Left a star glowing in
Hello everyone. How are you doing today? Making sure the music is turned down. It sounds super loud to me. So, without further ado, this is Elmira. I am wearing battle bracers. Grr. But yeah, so my headdress, my armor, it's not really armor, it's just leather. I has, of course, the hood. I feel like a rogue. Every single time I wear this, I feel like a rogue, but it's funny because it's only half my character. The other half of my character is a healer. But hi, how is everyone doing? It's actually really comfortable. I have to like live in it for a weekend. I have like, it's a cool birdie mask. I know. My headdress. Yeah. A lot of people confuse me because in the game that I play, there are things called kin, which are animals. Like, think of it as like hybrids of like, well, they're like full animals sometimes. It depends. There are some people that just have like ears, or they have like full mask, and like it gets pretty elaborate sometimes. Like almost like not quite fursuit level, but like elaborate masks or makeup and stuff like that. But they're called kin, and I often get mistaken for a ravenkin, but I'm human. Elmira is human. But good morning, everyone. Good morning, Hrothgar. How are you? I has my mana. I usually keep it in here. So this is what I use to cast spells. It is birdseed. You can't see it, but it is just cloth with birdseed, millet particularly. So it's like the small little round ones. And you throw people. It actually has like Mew, pretty much, Almira, which is an abbreviated form of Almir, which is my original stream name. But yeah, I throw these at people. I don't tend to throw packets. They're called packets, or as some people have started calling them, spackets, because spell packets, yeah, it's not the great. It's a packet. But yeah, so I don't have like my full ensemble. Because normally I wear if anyone's ever been to a Ren Fair, you'll see people that wear belts upon belts upon belts. So this is it's not showing up. It's my utility belt essentially. It's hefty. It doesn't actually have everything on it. But yeah, there's the unicorn. Our group. Our colors are pink and white. Can I unravel this so you can see it a bit better? Not wearing this is so weird. Okay. There we go. Our name is Sus. It's gonna be weird on the stream because it's backwards, but our team name is Sus. Sparkly Unicorn Sisterhood. Yeah. I actually didn't come up with it. Cal did. So we like unicorns. And then we have another belt favor. These are called belt favors. They're pieces of cloth that have a logo of some kind on them. A friend of ours, this is his shield. And then I have my pouches that have potions. Sorry, that was really loud. Potions, they are just tagged. They are little vials that have little tags in them, and you can essentially pretend like you're drinking a potion. But yeah, welcome to my nerdum. And then I have like the typical medieval frog. So yeah, all sorts of cool stuff. All sorts of cool stuff. Yeah, gonna put this away. I would normally be wearing that, but I'm breaking things. I would normally be wearing that, but if I'm sitting at the computer, it's kind of hard to like have all the pouches. It's easier when it's at game because most of the time you're either standing or you're sitting on like park benches type things. Not like actually in a park, but like the style of bench where it's like open. So like you're not like sitting with your back on something. So it's easier to wear pouches. Oh, I didn't get my circle. I have a light up ring that I can stand in to cast a protective circle around myself, which is super cool. I have my bag. Oh. I carry this everywhere. I don't like the fact that it's blurring everything out. Yeah. The camera is like, nope. But yeah. It's just a simple cloth satchel. I have more potions. I carry it everywhere. It's heavy. I have potions. A friend of mine actually made this for me. But yeah, it's super cool. I have my light, which is, see? That way you don't have like bright lights and you kill your night vision. But yeah. My spell book. It's a tip book. It's a generic book, but it has like all of my important papers and tags, and you got items with like super cool like writing. Yeah. I love LARPing. It's so much fun. But yeah. Oh, this is also my character went to school. And I became part of Ember, which is hilarious. But yeah, it's SCA, which is abbreviation for Stone and... I'm terrible at remembering acronyms, but it was my school. I also got kicked out of my school because I was not attending enough classes. So I got a letter saying, "You have not shown up to class in some time. Please note, if you do not arrive soon for class, you will be in danger of being disenrolled. Thank you for your contribution to our school." So yeah, I got kicked out of school, which is hilarious. Stone Crows Association. I'll have to look it up really quick. It's Stone End Stone End Convergence Academy. That's what it was. Stone End Convergence Academy. But yeah. I'm trying to see if I have any other cool... Like, these were my pieces, my paperwork. Here's a scroll. It says, I protect you with a spell shield. These are scrolls in the game. The worlds. I really hate this. It's not smart whatsoever. But yeah, it has the worlds and like what each realm is. If people have played D&D, there's different like planes of existence. But yeah. So yeah. Super fun. I have... You can hear all the coins. I have a lot of... Where is it? Oh no. Please do not open. I do not want to have to play like 52 pickup with coins in my bag. Oh, there's so many coins. Oh jeez. And it's actual like coins, so it's if I can show it. It's a gold piece. 1 gold. There you go. 1 piece. 1 gold. I have platinum. I have copper. There's silver. So copper, that's actually like a penny. I have gold, which is gold. I'm gonna have to like dig out a platinum. And then silver, which is also silver. They're different sizes, which is cool. So yeah. But they're actual coins. Hello, Robert, how are you? So they're like actual coins. It's very fun to have something that's textile, especially in a LARP environment where immersion is very important. So the more that you can interact with as a character, or as a player rather, the more in character you tend to be, which is nice. It's also one of the reasons why events are usually like all weekend. And there are day games and there's like online events and stuff like that, but the meat of it is actually playing for like the entire weekend. My mom is trying to get the stuff. 1 sec. There we go. I always have to help my mom log into Twitch. I need to set it up so I don't. I've always wanted to join a LARP community when I was younger. I'm fairly isolated in my location though. It depends. Like, there are like fighter practices everywhere. So if you can kind of get your foot in. If you have a Renaissance fair near you, you most likely have a LARP group near you. There are all sorts of different LARPs. So it just depends on like what your genre of preference is. I like more fantasy LARPs. I did a post-apocalyptic LARP at one point, but I was a little too anxious throughout the entire thing. It was like a zombie like horror LARP, so like it was meant to like get you riled up, and I don't do well in those situations, as we saw with this Scream stream. I jump very easily, and especially if it's like in the middle of the middle of the night, and having to do the walk to the bathroom, and you're like, something's gonna kill me on my way to the bathroom. So something is definitely gonna kill you on your way to the bathroom, especially if you have to walk also like a quarter of a mile to get to a porta potty. You take like the outskirt edge, you like are like constantly surveying buildings, like Oh, it's a trek. Because in game, well, bathrooms themselves are out of game. So nothing can actually attack you in the bathroom. But on the way there, it is fair game. Hi, Mom. How are you? I love your character. Thanks. This is like actually getting to see it. My bracers. Yes. I showed off my sword at one point. My shield isn't gonna work to try and show it off, so I'll have to like post a picture at some point of like my gear. I'm doing well. I'm so tired, but doing well. I started a bit later than I wanted, so today's probably going to be a little bit of a shorter stream than my normal, like, you know, 8 to 10 hour stream, because we do have to get ready for the weekend. But I know that I have my costume ready, so there is that. I did see, I saw someone earlier. Oh, there it is. Day saying player housing hype. I saw that. I saw there was the preview that people were posting. It looks so good. I'm hoping that it's not just cargo chests. That is one thing I just saw, because I hope it's item chests. I really do hope like it's not just the cargo, because I'm finding that I don't store that much cargo. I usually break it down. So yeah, that's there is furniture with similar like, oh, okay, that's good. Residential and commercial buildings. Ooh. Yeah, I saw that they sent the footage. Robert, thank you very much for that follow and welcome in. I was gonna say, hopefully I don't have to pronounce all the numbers, but welcome in. I do hope that like they make well, okay, so what I saw for the preview was apparently stuff that they gave for the BitCraft partner program. Nope, no, whatever. Fair enough. That works. And so like that's super cool that they ended up giving like the preview footage to like the partners, and that was really cool. Because like being able to talk about it or see a hint and get people hyped for it beforehand, it's really, really useful. I was going to post a video. I was gonna edit last night and I forgot. But post a video about the scrap bench, because I saw people asking about it and I was like, oh yeah. And I haven't seen any videos talking about how to actually use the scrap bench. So I need to do that when we get back. I need to put up that video. Kenzie, hello. Chaos. Commercial, you can move your stations on the inside plus storage. Residential, no stations for crafting. Allows you to clean up outside of your zone. Oh, okay. So you could have like each building being a different. Well, I wouldn't, because if it's commercial, can you have multiple of them that are commercial, or is it that like player housing where each person can only have like one? It's a good question. Settlements can build more. Got it. Okay. That emote reminds me of there was an ASMR person that I watched for a while. I'm trying to remember what their name was. It was Bees or something. But one of the things that they used to do, and I'm not gonna like, I'll just demonstrate it. I'm not gonna actually do it, but they would like do this around the mic and be like chaos, and then they'd cup the microphone with their hands and be like rest, and then they'd do it again, chaos, and then rest. But it actually sounded really cool. So, not the bees, all the bees. I can't remember what her name was though, but I used to watch a lot of her videos. Oh, I have my oh, what is it called? Cincher? it's like it's like a leather strap that goes underneath to like keep everything together. Oh, I forget what it's called. Whatever that is. I have to get back into place. But I keep like pulling it down because I'm sitting. I'm usually not sitting that long in my outfits. Ugh. I'm usually up and about or killing mobs, fighting things, healing people, running away. I don't run away very often. Torture device things, pretty much. It's like, yeah. I used to have like a lot more. Well, so I worked Ren fairs for a while, and so I'm like I was used to wearing corsets. And then when I put my character together, I thought about wearing a corset, and I'm like, that's not going to be very viable in the middle of combat. I mean, it's full leather, so it works as armor, which is great, but it's not very comfortable to like actually like be in and fight in and move around and climb through like terrain. It's very active sport. Very active. So now you know where these things come from, which is my LARP. So this was the SCA, the Ember Forge thing, and then this is our group sus with the little unicorn. But yeah. I took an early water break. And then when Nightbot yells at me, I will have already taken a water break. I have not looked at the BitCraft sheet yet today. I'm a little afraid to open the sheet and expecting to see just all of it done. Because I know earlier this morning, Floof was online and gathering materials for it. And Floof gathers materials like crazy. And so there's currently, if people don't know about it, I'm doing an event. Where is it? Pull it up. Settlement. No, not settlement. Empire? Resources? Where did I put it? Oh, there we go. It is under settlement. So I decided to essentially incentivize people helping and contributing resources. I decided to do like a little event for the Hearth and like the Ember settlement. So I'm doing hex coins, so that's the currency, the gold coins in the game, as a reward. So first place is going to have 10,000 hex coins. Second place is going to be 7,500. Third place is 5,000. Fourth place is 2,500. And fifth place is 1,000. And so as people donate materials and update the sheet, then it's going to like count towards their leaderboard. And then once everything's completed, then we're going to have, well, I would say once all the items are gathered, because it doesn't have to be completed. Like, I'm not going to like wait that long. But once we have all the materials gathered, then I will go through and like do the leaderboard and then hand out monies to peoples for their contribution. But yeah, I was originally going to do first place and do 20,000. But then I was like, then it's only one person that's getting money, even though multiple people would be contributing. So I did 5 places with hex coin prizes. But yeah, I was thinking of still doing like participation stuff, so like maybe buying people an owl or something, or if there's like a cheap-esque Lucille on the marketplace, getting something like that for people. But yeah, so without further ado, we should go check that out. Pause music. Logging into BitCraft. Launching BitCraft. Ah. That showed up on the wrong window. Let's see. Oh, I'm on the wrong screen. Whoop. Where is... There it is. And let's see. Google Drive. Not the right one. Here we go. Codex. Oh, wow. Someone was busy with ingots. We had... The only thing left is tier 1. And it's all floof. Skara! Welcome in. Thank you for that raid. How are you doing? First thing I'm going to do is make a mythic lazy chair. Nice. Mythic lazy chair in your house. Mortal Wombat. Oh my gosh, that is an amazing name. Thank you very much for that follow and welcome in. You're tired. Oh, Miss Burp. This is my my LARP character. Yeah, I have the battle bracers and everything. And my hood. You can't really see much of it with like the disappearing of like the camera, but yep. So yeah. I tis be a rogue healer. Sounds terrible, but it's actually my character. They're called an adept, which is a rogue type character and a caster. So, and then I have my spell packet. Ta-da! My spell packet. It is just birdseed. But you like throw these at people. I don't throw this, but people do throw them. Oh, thank you very much. What were you playing today, Skara? Rogue heal. It's true. Bird got eat. Oh man, you'll see so many of these because people use it to cast like arrows or to launch arrows at people or like spells. So you'll have an entire field that is just covered in packets. You'll see birds, squirrels, chipmunks picking up packets and like running away with them because it's just bird seed. It's kind of amusing actually. Be like, oh, did you lose your packet? You're not getting that back. The wildlife is going to eat it. You're playing BitCraft. Nice. What were you up to? More of the grind. All of the grinding. Yoink. Mine now. It's true. It is true. But that's also why you end up doing it with birdseed, so it's kind of like eco-friendly in a way. Minus the fabric. I never really understood that. It's not really biodegradable.
Nest building material.
Oh, it's a nest building material. Oh, I didn't even know that. Honestly, just crafting. Oh, okay. My energy levels were a bit low. Probably I'm gonna stay up too much. I stayed up way too late. 100%. I was so tired today. You spent the whole day making ingots for the war effort. Are we talking Region 1 war effort? Oof. How is that going, by the way? I haven't checked in on it. Whoa. Hi, Ace. Yeah, Region 1. That. I hope it is definitely progressing and not just a horrible stalemate. But player housing, yay! So that's good. Maybe it'll distract people from the war. Maybe it will just. Oh, also, Floof helped me get more tools. So I got a rare tier 4 fishing rod. Yes, I got tools. I just fueled the machines. Fair. Definitely fair. I haven't done quests. I just logged in. I haven't done quests. That's not too bad. Do I have the stuff for it though? Ads can't hear. All good. I'm getting Matt Taylor to try for my own rare fish. Oh, nice. Very nice. Oh, I guess I do have them. Split stack. 5. I need salt. Oh, now. I don't have enough for salt. What did they move?
Oh, Jackal just moved their teleporter away from the markets, and they have to run through the friggin' base to get to it.
Apparently, if you go up to... Is it Port Jackal? If you go up to Port Jackal, they moved their waystone. Also, when I saw... And I looked at the housing for Tell's video, he had, like, a huge section laid out for his residential. And, like, after looking at it, it is going to be those individual, like, houses. It's not going to be the one instance thing. So we're going to have to actually find space for houses. So that's going to be...
Well, we can get rid of old workbenches and...
Oh, you mean the ones that are back here?
Yeah, people wanted them, but we can get rid of them, and then we can consolidate some other space.
Well, the other thing, if we got rid of these, we could just put the houses along the outside.
I mean, I can make it work. I just need people to not be such a stickler about having redundant benches.
Yeah, that's fair. We can definitely make it work. I need salt. Rolled a rare pickaxe this morning. Oh, gee. Well, that's well done. Congratulations. I am assuming you're saying rare like it's the blue version of something. Stacks Jacks. Hello. How are you? Is that rare tier 3 pickaxe? Nice. Congrats. Oh, my ship is still out. I was about to go get... No, I can't. It's not gonna let me... Maybe? Nope. I start swimming. I keep forgetting to put my ship away. Well done. But I need to get salt for quests. I think it's just that. Yeah, it's just that. I love that you can actually use your boat to get materials like this. Like, it's so nice. That is so nice that you can do that. Level 37 mining. Oh, wow. I'm getting up there. I might have to take off the cincher. Oh. It is very uncomfortable sitting. Back. Bump it into the microphone. Because I don't think you can really see it. Yeah, no. I'm gonna take it off. Oh. Watch out. Be more comfortable. How much inventory space do we have on that? Storage. So it's a mix between a wagon and a cart. Let's get a little bit more salt. But yeah, it's in between a wagon and a cart. I usually end up coming back with like the inventory full. Or, sorry, the cargo full, but not the inventory full. But also, apparently, the clipper, as much as they did say that they sped it up, it's still not as fast as the skiff. So, it is going to be a little bit slower, but it's going to have a lot more, 2 extra cargo slots, which is nice. I only have the first cart. I need to focus on upgrading so I make less paint trips. Yeah, the cart is definitely one of the key things to make sure to level or get tiered up. Codexes, what do I need? We need fish oil. Okay. We do need fish oil. And shells. So while we're out here, because how much time do we have? We have okay, they just refreshed. We have plenty of time. I'm going to grab stuff for shells. I think I have shells in my bank that from last night as well. While I'm doing this, I'm going to use the restroom really quick because I forgot to. And that thing was pushing off. So I will be right back. I'm going to use the restroom. And then we'll get back to it. I often Chaircun. Yes. I often forget how many layers this has, and it is not conducive to very quick bathroom breaks because you could maneuver everything, then put everything back on. Like, it's worse when I have like all the pouches added on, but it usually takes like 20 minutes just to get everything on and off. Thankfully, it's not nearly that bad right now because I don't have all the extra accoutrements. But usually, it is an entire production. Or it's also not as bad as like a Spider-Man suit where you really can't use the bathroom at all in something like that. This, I can at least be like, give me 10 minutes. Take everything off. Put it back up. But it's much better since I took the center off. Brr. Gotta make sure everything is lined and in its place. There we go. Nice. I think we're good. DJ Domo, thank you very much for that follow and welcome in. So, if you haven't already seen the player housing preview, I highly suggest going to see it. I think there's 2 up right now. I think Percival and Tell both of them have a preview video, but I think Tell's is usually the one that people are like passing around. I did see that Percival has one. But if you haven't seen that already, I highly suggest going and checking out the preview video. But the people who have seen it, what is the biggest hyped thing, I want to say? Like, what are you most wanting out of the housing system? Is it the storage? Is it the creativity of, like, decorating your house? Is it that you're planning on having friends live together? Storage. Yeah. Because I did see they have a really good permission system. So if you wanted to live with, like, multiple people, you can, which is nice. Cozy vibes. I like cozy vibes. I hope they have, like, a fireplace. That is what I want. I want a hearth for my house. That's all I ask. Give me a nice little cozy fireplace with, like, cushions to put in front of it. Maximum comfy. I think being able to have more decorations later on is going to be, like, super awesome too. Super awesome. I want all my pets to be able to run around. I know. Hopefully. Or at least you could set, like, do it like Genshin, where you have, like, certain slots that you can put pets into, and then they're there. I haven't fully seen everything yet, but getting more involved with creating furniture for the housing would be interesting. I did hear them talking about recipes and crafting furniture. So maybe there's going to be a market for it. I would hope that it's a, like, recipe-esque system that, like, you can trade recipes or trade, like, pre-made furniture. That would be cool. Just buying it from Bricko would be kind of like, yeah, unfortunately. I think when I saw it, that's all it was currently able to do was buying the recipes like you would the recipes for settlements. Because when you first start a settlement, you can buy the building recipe thing. And then it just has it automatically unlocked for people. But it does open for more creativity later on, being able to actually craft and sell furniture. Or even having, like, what would be really cool is if, because, like, the cooking system, you can unlock, like, hidden recipes. If it maybe had, like, hidden recipes that you could unlock via, like, construction, that'd be cool. Still very early access. We'll see how it goes. Exactly. It leaves it up to imagination. That and can't be disappointed because it hasn't happened yet. Yet. Keyword. Oh, I guess someone who we thought was muted is unmuted from region chat now. Unless what people were saying is a lie. Which you never know. It could have been. People like to exaggerate things. He only had a 24-hour... Ah, gotcha. From the way people made it sound like it was permanent. I would love to see a more detailed war system, like supplying your troops with food, equipment, shelter, maybe even mounts. That would be cool. Having more resource... More... what's the word I'm looking for? Having different resources to end up participating in like a war effort would be interesting. Because like right now, I think the only thing is like if you're in a words are hard. If you're in a contested, that's what it is, contested zone, like you can PvP each other as far as I know. There's also dueling. I haven't dueled it yet. I wonder if someone would be willing to duel me. I just want to check it out. I haven't done it yet. But I hope combat in general gets like a little bit more oomph. But yeah, supplying troops, having like stockpiles that you can like wagon out and like have people like eat rations, or like not necessarily rations, but like I'm thinking of like WoW, where you can put a feast down and have multiple people eating from like the feast. It was also it's a very common thing. 1 2 1 3 1 2 left, right, left. But yeah, that would be if you can like make feasts and drop it and then have multiple people eat from that feast. Combat right now. Yeah, that's true. It is very true. Pressing buttons every, I think, like 8 seconds. No, it's worse than that. It's like 20 seconds for some things. Like the cooldown on stuff is very long. But it also helps with like, in a certain way, having like the long delay keeps mistakes from, or like bugs from happening too often. 4 1 3 1 2 1. Yeah. Well, it depends on what weapon you're using. Like I have mace. That's the claymore. Yeah. It is nice that there's a rotation. Where is? Oh, excuse me. But yeah, I use the mace. Claymore looked slow to me, but I guess mace is also slow. Everything feels slow. The only thing that didn't feel super slow to me was the dual daggers, but the damage wasn't very high, which sucks. The claymore hits pretty hard. Yeah. I like playing with the packet. I had the pleasure to wield a T5 Epic Claymore for a while. That thing was awesome. I bet. Wow. That was something I also realized early on, was it doesn't, like, the tier doesn't matter for stuff like that. It's the rarity. Because even from like tier 1 to tier 2, it was like a 1 point difference if it was like both common, but as soon as it got to uncommon, it was like a 5 point difference. And then it's the same like higher up when you get something that's uncommon versus like rare. It's much different, but if you just tier it up, it's like 1 point or 2 points. So the rarity is what makes it. I'm wondering if they work differently against different creatures. Slash bash, bludgeon. I don't know. I haven't seen anything to dictate a type of damage. That's a great question. I assume not. But, somewhat blunt, but gets the point across. That's funny. Okay, so it doesn't really say. It just says mace damage. But maybe at some point, that would be really cool. You need to get you a tier 5 mace. I get hand-me-downs. So if people make stuff, awesome, but all of my stuff is hand-me-downs. Like mace would do poorly against leather armor. Yeah, that would be cool. And then if it's piercing, it does more against like plate and stuff like that. Or the bugs where you get like the chitin stuff like that. But like a mace might be better against what would be the mace? I would say swords is probably jackals. I guess mace could technically also work with jackals. Anything like, I think jackals is kind of like the definition of like normal damage. So like everything would work against it. But if you had like the drones or something like that, if you tried to use like a spear, it probably doesn't. So like, yeah, I guess mace against bugs. It's a wider surface. Kind of funny to say that, but it's true. Ba ba. Oh, excuse me. I did not sleep much at all. I was up way too late. I was discussing future content creation plans with people, and I was like rolled around to like 6 o'clock in the morning, and I was like, I'm supposed to be streaming in 5 hours. And then I took a tiny nap. I took like a 3-hour nap. And now I'm awake. Now I'm awake. I keep checking in because I don't normally check in on stuff like this because I don't tend to care, but after people doing the preview video, oh, that's so cute. I forgot about the we were looking at animals yesterday, like the super cute Australian like chubby cheeked, I forget what they were called though. They kind of remind me of a capybara. I forget what they were called. But yeah, I just saw the picture of it that I sent someone. But I don't normally care about trying to figure stuff like this out. But after people were doing the preview stuff, I was curious they made an announcement anywhere about the partnership program for BitCraft. But I haven't seen anything about it. And I thought that it quote unquote ended. But maybe it didn't. I don't know. I do not know, but I haven't seen anything about it. Whoa, excuse me. Again, so yawny. Yeah, I don't see anything. Okay. Still hopeful. Still hopeful thinking. That's what it was. The quokka. Was it coke? Did I say that right? Quokka? I woke up way too early. Started playing at 3:30 a.m. That's dedication. Gonna need a tier 1 codex for housing upgrade. I think they said you're gonna need a codex of the tier that you're looking for. So like if you're trying to upgrade to like tier 3, then you need the tier 3 codex and stuff like that. More codex grinding. Honestly, the tier 1 soccer? Quokka? Soccer? Google. How to pronounce in English. I like how it specifies.
SpeechModification.com presents how to pronounce quokka.
Quokka.
Letters Q-U-O in quokka say qua. Try saying wa, qua.
Qua.
Quokka. The
Quokka.
stress is on the first syllable.
Interesting.
Qua is long and ka is short.
Okay then. We're learning new things. So quokka. Quokka in soccer. Soccer? How would you even pronounce that? It's breaking my brain. I'm like, how does that write? Water break. I will take a water break as soon as I get to town and start processing stuff. What else do I need? Tier 2 parchment. Nothing. Vault. It's a cow. Do I still have tier 2 paper? No. I don't think I have enough bark. Maybe. Maybe. Oh no. I already have a thing. Oh, I has a thing. That's fine. Oh, I have more bark. Welcome back, Day. Store all. I keep forgetting that I put all my tier 2 stuff in here. How much is it? It is 20. Craft. There we go. Quokka soccer is what most residents of Rottnest Islands accidentally play on Saturday nights, stumbling over them. Oh. Poor quokkas. Or like the drop bears, and you have like koalas just fall out of trees because they're eating too much eucalyptus. I think that was a myth actually about like drop bears being a thing, but I'm pretty sure like it's a thing, but more so I think people say that they freeze and then they fall. So like if it's super cold, then they're actually like freeze to death and then fall. I don't think it's actually because of them eating eucalyptus, but I'm not a expert on koalas. And I don't play one on TV. I'm not an animal expert. Okay. So let us see. I'm going to work on shells for a little bit. We need 160 tier 1, 80 tier 2, 40 tier 3, and 20 tier 4. The tier 4 comes from the east, I think.
Tier 4 shells come from Stone Garden.
Oh, they come from Stone Garden.
So east, the lobsters.
Yeah, okay.
Pygmy lobster.
The pygmy lobsters. It takes so long to level this up. Oh, that's interesting. They want rough experimental compounds. Oh, no. Not worth. Not worth. I think I have some of that. No droppers are incredibly dangerous, bloodthirsty beasts hellbound on destruction. It's true. Absolute worst creatures in the existence. No. I might have to go get more. Oh no, I have enough. I didn't think I did. I don't have the star bulb though. Sad face. I haven't done like any farming recently.
Tier star bulb.
Tier 3 star bulb. I have the other stuff. I guess there's a Discord bot now for BitCraft. Is that what I saw? Original message was deleted. Oh, never mind. I guess it did work at one point, but not anymore. Excuse me. Sorry. Looks like Segi Bird invades your farms. I know. It does all the time. I need to remember to kill it. It loves just walking through the door. It comes to visit. There we go. But we used to have more on the island. Now I think we only have like 3 spawns. Boo. Ah. My local chat is broken. I'm not seeing the text in the channel. I just see the bubbles. There we go. Okay. I guess I'll put that in there for right now. The sugar, the sugar and the salt look identical. It's kind of annoying. Because I think that I have enough salt, and then I'm like, oh, no, it's sugar. It's sugar. But yeah, there's 2 Segi birds that are over there. There's a newbie goat that's at the top of the, or the south of the island. And there used to be a pack of newbie goats on the north side of the island, but since we put the other claim and the other bank up there, they've stopped spawning. But yeah. They tend to actually respawn pretty quickly. Claim. See? It already spawned. It respawns so quick. Mind split. 'Tis a visitor. What was that? Oh, low battery. I have to take care of that. Make sure I have my watch charged. Someone got some extreme... Yeah. No, it's just cow. See? It's back. Or is it the other one? Oh, I think it might have been the other one. It somehow got into the farm. May I ask which region you play in? We're in region 3. So it's the very south, southeast of the map. We are, once I grab this, I can open this. So Hearthrust is here. There's Ashglen, and then we are to the east of Hearthrust. But yeah, this is region 3. It didn't want to... What is this? Capital of? Does it say Fantastic Friends? I can't read it because it's like overlapped. Yeah, I can't read it. Boo. There's Wit's End. Capitals of Wit's End. Capital of Tide Hold. That is kind of cool, though. If you want to be the capital of something, you can, and then just... Like... Because I don't think they have... I don't think Wit's End has land. I think it's just the town. I saw someone talk about this area over here. I haven't been over there yet, but apparently there's a lot of resources at Empire of Velmara Gallifrey Emporium. But yeah, this is region 2. This is region 3. But region 3 has a lot of issues with resource respawning. Sad face. Same with region 8. Oh, really? That sucks. Hopefully they fix that soon. Hopefully they fix it soon. Oh, I don't want to do that because I still have a craft. Yep. Oh, I have apparently tier 4 bait being broken apart currently. Excuse me. Okay. Oh, there are people in the spreadsheet. I like how Floof has been putting random notes like brains, shake, 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 shake your booty. The one is if you like pina coladas, getting caught in the rain. If you're something yoga, he puts notes on the codex sheet, which is funny. Yeah, people are editing the codex, which is awesome. People are using sheets. Just got back to the office. Hello, welcome in. How are you? How are you doing today? Are you excited for this weekend? Looky. You will see this face quite often. Not at all. Oh no. Today is packing day. Oh. Sad face. How did the no. Okay. How did the meeting go? Was it Friday? I thought I saw a good turnout of people for that. It was informative. Nice. Very nice. I've not really been keeping up with we can catch you up. Perfect. I saw a little bit of discussion with Stitch, but I hadn't really like deep dived into it, and I know Stitch is doing the Talk of Dragons. So Driven, hi, how are you? Got my packet. It's so funny that I ended up hitting the 2,000 follower goal like right before we were leaving. And then now I get to wear this today and the entire weekend. You're doing good? Good. That is great to hear. Are you excited for player housing? Mm-hmm. We're making sure their archive is well stocked. Oh, nice. I saw the debacle about the banner. Was it the banner? Or was it the tunic? One of the two. But it was funny. I was like, oh no, someone has to have it. But it's good we figured out who. Oh, I only got 2? I only got 2 shells? Boo. I don't want to use all of it. It's 10,000 craft. Jeez. Let's do 100. Let's do 110. You just couldn't keep it, right? Well, it's good that we're getting all that kind of stuff together, though, too. Oh. Characters need food. There we go. Haha. 10k craft is lightweight, starting to hit those 30 and 40 crafts on higher tiers. Yeah, I try not to, nope, sorry. It went away. I try not to, like, do too many, like, high tier, or not tier, but, amount of time crafts. Because I'm really bad at remembering that I have crafts going. And if I end up being like, oh, shoot, I have like a 20-minute craft, but I need the bench. Sad face. It happens a lot. It's also why we have the other benches in the back, but I think we were talking about getting rid of them for player housing. So we have to figure out where to put player housing. Maybe move these guys like up here more and then put player housing along the back wall. Maybe. Because we're going to need a bunch of houses. I think the base one only has 4 players or something like that. And then as you tier it up, currently the max tier you can have is tier 5. Even if your settlement is tier 6, you can only have max of tier 5 housing. And then I forget how many players are for each housing. Future updates, they're going to have larger housing such as apartment buildings. Yeah. That'd be so much cool. So cool. Much wow. I actually legit, I can't wait. I like player, like the decorative aspect of player housing. And it also, it cuts down on people needing to make settlements just to hold their things. What is this? Thank you. I think I already have a crossbow. I should give you... I guess I'll put that in the box. Because I have a tier 2 crossbow.
Is it uncommon or common?
Common.
Okay, can join the other 31.
The other 30. Oh, wow. There's a lot of crossbows.
There's 31.
There's 32 crossbows. Jeez. That's quite a lot of crossbows. There is pants in the toolbox.
Yeah, I mean, there's stuff.
I'll take the pants out and put them in the other box. Boop, boop. There we go. OCD. It helps to be a bit organized, especially with so much stuff. But usually I don't care. Oh, I have this uncommon tier 4 hammer. Who left their undies in the toolbox? We've talked about this. Hey, so sometimes you never know. Sometimes you never know. I also have that stuff, but I don't think I need that stuff. Tier 3 uncommon, tier 3 uncommon plated armor. But I have the tier 4.
Yeah, look in the tier 3 chest, see if there's any armor and stuff that you need as an upgrade.
I'm gonna,
There's tier 3 pants. I don't know if there are. Tier 3.
where's the tiers? Oh, is it there?
No. Oh, there it is. Pants. There you
Pants.
go.
Hey, pants. Nice. All I wanted was a decent pair of pants. That can go in there.
You have to manually swap your pants.
Yep.
There you
And then, nope. Make sure to put my panties in the correct, there and there. Now there's a full set, question mark? No. Yes.
go. Missing boots.
Oh,
No, it's got boots. Yeah, it's full set.
it's a full set. Nice.
Alright, now you have full tier 3.
I have full tier 3. Yay. I'm proper organized. There's a sort button. That'll do me. I have hit the sort button way too many times in this game for me to think about not doing it. Because I was gonna like put stuff like in certain areas of like the bank and like put like meat like down here or like organize it that things would be in a spot, like having them like this, like just having it organized, and then I keep hitting sort and I'm like, welp. I've given up for now because I've just not enough personal storage. Hopefully player housing. Yeah. Well, I saw that the cargo things, but I haven't seen like if there's actual like regular slots. I assume there will be. I do assume. Okay, so 2 shells. Apartment streamer said there is a furniture item that's like a bank. See, I heard that too, but all I saw was the cargo. Okay, so tier 2 shells. Is this the right spot for it? Yes, find shells. Stock. Crust shells, tier 4, 2 of them. Okay, let's put that there. When I finally get my expanded storage, whatever it's called, that's when I'll start losing. I'll start losing stuff. Yeah. But hopefully they will allow us to put more things into packages. Oh, the cargo packages. I forgot about that as storage. I forget that that's a way to do it because it's 100 or something, or is it 10 of something? A package of wood logs. It's 100 of something. Okay. So I guess, yeah, you could transfer all of your storage stuff into the cargo. I keep forgetting about that. I'll be able to downsize from 4 banks to 1 bank and my house. Yeah. Well, the banks are going to be going away after the player housing gets released.
Duplicate banks.
Hmm?
Duplicate banks.
Duplicate banks, rather. Yeah. So we'll only have 1 bank per settlement. Oh yeah, there's a bird. Oh, you worried me? Yeah, sorry. Cal corrected me. Oh, so yeah, there's a lot of wood. There is a lot of wood. Okay. I was doing that. Okay. More shells. I am starting to sweat. It is very warm. All the leather layers and then the hat, it just keeps heat on my head. So I'm starting to sweat. It's the bird. Yes. Yes, indeed. At least my water is cold. Oh. Rainbow Dash's nonchalant alter ego. Why are you talking to like Cal like that. It's not an alter ego, and it's not a fad. He's just a glorious unicorn. It is kind of funny. He has the best Minecraft name. And it was so random. And people, we played on the Pactoria server. People would be like, what does it even mean? But it was Unicorn Hangover and Unicorn Hungover, which was his alt. It was such a glorious name. You can't have too much unicorn. Can't have too much unicorn. But yeah, Unicorn Hangover. What does it mean? It means exactly what it means. But are you hungover? Are you a unicorn that's hungover? Are you hungover on unicorns? Yes. Just yes. Oh, I just realized my the rubber band's all messed up. It's all gunky too. And it's broken. I have a broken rubber band on my packet. It's like hard as a rock. Sweat. So much sweat. Yay! Window! There's slightly a breeze. Ever so slightly. Oh. Yes. Ha 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 ha. Ah. It feels so good. Cal moved the fan. So it's now pointing directly at me. Usually it's behind the green screen. And so if it's on, it's just like blowing against the green screen. But he moved it so that it was diagonal. What's the trick to add a way shrine to settlement? Oh, you mean the waystone? The teleport thing? This thing? I'm pretty sure that was Bricko? Is it Bricko to get the waystone? I'll check. It's either that or Roomba. Trade. No, it's probably Roomba then. Trade. Trader stand. Writ of trade. Settlement. I'm not where. There we go. Waystone energy source. So it's 5,000 hex coins. And then you have that in your inventory, and then you hit B. And then you can look up waystone. No, why? What? Why is it not working? It should have been here. Unless you have to have it in your inventory. Do I have to have it in the inventory? I guess so. Interesting. But yeah, so it's from Roomba. And then you're able to build it on your settlement. So 5,000 coins. It's so weird that I don't have it as an option. Maybe because I already have one and you can only have one. There's a wooden sign. I keep forgetting there's wooden signs. The small fence. Huh. Interesting. Claim? No. Planting? No. Pillar shape? Are you a crow or a scarecrow? If this was the Scream stream, I would definitely say scarecrow. I'd just sit there like scarecrow. I've seen that, just didn't know what it was. Perfect. That works. Yeah. So it is Roomba. And the waystone energy source. It's not very intuitive. I would say that because like everything else is like a writ, like it says writ. See writ of banking and stuff like that. But it's the one thing that doesn't say writ, which is maybe why people don't have it in their towns. Like writ of trade. I don't know. It's writ of settlement foundation. Yeah, it doesn't match up. They need more crafting sinks for tree sap. I agree. I think you should be able to do way more with tree sap. Way more. Because it just sits. How much do we... I think our box is probably full. We have a box of just tree sap. And it's probably absolutely full. It is. That is hilarious. Look at all that tree sap. So much tree sap. What are you supposed to do with all that tree sap? There's nothing to do with it. Sugar? Yeah. I knew what you meant. I've been hanging on to it, believing there will be a use for it, and I'll have a bunch ready to sell. Make candies. That'd be nice. Well, I mean, there's even the pitch, I think. Tree sap in a kiln. But you only need so much of it. Like, even with the tier 4 crafting, you only need, like, 169 of it. Is that correct? Are we... No. We need more than that. Like, 300 pitch. So, it's not very much. It is not very much at all. Better to be salty. It's so funny that salt has like more uses because it's a task item, but it's harder to find. It should be the opposite. But like crop oil, it only has like one use. And it's so hard to find.
I feel like the only one of those that has more than one use is fish oil.
Fish oil does have a lot of
The
uses.
rest of them only have one use.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I was going to say because the crop oil only has the codex use, but fish oil is used in like ink, scholar stuff, and also something else. The potions, I think? Potions. Yeah. So yeah, it has a lot of uses. We also get a lot of fish oil. I think buff food with sweets would be nice. Increase movement speed. Cause you're hopped up on sugar. Yeah, that'd be funny. Yawny face. I like looking around our town. It's nice. It is super nice. There's been so many, like, it's efficient, but there's also, like, so many other towns that I walk into and I'm like, okay, it kind of looks pretty, but it's a pain to navigate. Where everything here is very laid out neatly and organized. Not for kids under 10, so Region 1 did not have it. That's funny. No sugar for you. Not until you can behave properly. Someone said, to ensure the safety of maritime navigation in this region, there must be an end to vessels crashing into salt pillars. I don't think I've really ever crashed into a salt pillar, though. More shells. let's see. What is... Do I has any more shells? I thought I did. There we go. More shells. I need to turn that into fertilizer for people. Let's pull it out. Perfect. I'm gonna have plenty of bait. It's gonna be nice. Which I think is it the last one? I think it's the last one. Yeah, it's the last one. Okay. No. There we go. Okay, so shells. We have 16 tier 1, 12 tier 2, 19 tier 3, and 2 tier 4. Which means we need 144, 68, 21, and 18. Okay. And then I wanted to make fertilizer for everyone. Wow. Making 100 of something and only seeing a 2,000 craft is kind of impressive. Ah. There we go. Would we be able to expand north up along our coast for housing? A seaside village might be cool. Ooh. We have the road. Do we want it on the north or do we want it like over here? Because we were going to make this the fishing hut or fishing area because there is land right here. We were going to put tables and storage for fishing. But we could put housing like right in here. Is that what you're thinking of? I'm a little worried to put it in the contested area. This pathway is so narrow in that spot. I don't think we'd be able to put like housing there. Leaving contested. Have a good lurk. But yeah, we could put it like in this area, depending. Or even like over here. That way it's not in like the contested zone, but it's also close to the settlement so that people don't run super far away, but it would still be riverside. That might be good. We want to expand to the coast anyhow. Oh, no, wrong craft. So that might be a way to do it. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna let this craft. I unfortunately have to use the restroom again. So I'll be right back. Angry tummy is very angry. Oh, sad face. It is what it is, though. What is this? Announcements. Monthly update tomorrow. Housing group crafting. Trying to get carpentry up to levels, but the grind is real. Yeah. Yeah, I just saw that. Carpentry is also one of the easier ones. Floof has an ox. Nice. I'm sitting on something uncomfortable. That was weird. I think it was my towel being bunched up weirdly. But carpentry is actually one of the easier ones to level, thankfully. The grind is forever. Okay. What was I doing? I was doing something. Let's craft this. Okay. Let's look at the announcement. Okay, first off, there will be no preview today. All of the changes in the update require the server changes, which will not be released until tomorrow's update, so there is no need. Housing. We are excited to finally release the first version of housing. Players can unlock their own personal house by buying a housing deed from Bricko and can upgrade the size of their house by purchasing subsequent deeds. Player can move in their house to... Players can move in their house to a building either in the ruined towns or one of the new resident buildings in a player settlement. Players can unlock new house furniture recipes from Bricko, which can be built at the new construction station. There's a new construction station. Furniture can be placed, moved, and picked up at your convenience. There's going to be a new construction station. Players can relocate their house to a new location instantly if their house is totally empty or the new location is within the same claim. If the house is not empty, the move will take some time and their house will not be accessible until the move is complete. If you want to move your house to another region, currently the house must be empty, but this will change in the future. For the release of this update, there is a small taste of content. For the release of this update, there is just a small taste of content, but we have a lot more coming over the next few weeks. From tomorrow, you will have access to 3 sizes of house deeds, tier 5 tiers of small residential for settlements, and 2 sets of furniture. There will be more of all of these coming soon, especially larger resident structures. This is really hard to read. The house permissions need to be cut down due to some bugs we weren't able to get fixed yet. Oh no. But we are hoping to re-enable the claim and settlement permission groups for housing as soon as possible. Additionally, with the housing changes, we're giving a buff to the total amount of supplies and tile claims that can unlock, as well as slightly lowering the maintenance cost of larger claims to give larger settlements the ability to build more housing districts. Interesting. Additionally, with the houses changes, we giving a buff to the total amount of supplies and tiles claims can unlock, as well as slightly lowering the maintenance cost of larger claims to give larger settlements the ability to build more housing districts. Okay. So they're trying to give us more space for stuff, is what I'm reading. Help others craft. Ooh, we're helping others craft. Another change, which is simple but powerful, is the ability to start a craft and allow others to help you with it. This is going to be huge. With this change, you can now start crafts which you don't meet the level or the tool requirements for if you allow others to help. The owner of the project is the only person who can collect the final result. This opens up many cool opportunities for interesting interactions, such as hanging out at the crafting station and helping anyone who is in need to get some extra experience, having an expert smith craft your tool upgrade for a tip, and making sure you receive the potential rarity upgrade without being scammed. That's cool. Having the whole claim pitch in to power craft the large stack of something. Also really cool. This system is far from done. We have many more ideas which we can build off of, which can build off of this, and we are excited to see what you come up with as well. Third-party tools and game data. We've recently gotten a lot of questions regarding our policy on third-party tools, especially as they relate to which data is publicly accessible and whether they violate our terms of service. We'd like to provide some clarity on the rules and our intentions. Third-party tools. This section may be technical and is geared towards developers. Okay. I found my calling. I'm gonna live at crafting stations and be a helper. Nice. Our claim went from 2001 tiles, and the upkeep went from 23 an hour to 50 hour. Our claim went to I gotcha. Oh, is that? Did they already implement that? Not yet. It went up one tile. That's funny. No spaces. Hi Dan, how are you? The Hearth is going really well. We're currently looking at the new announcement actually. The third-party tools. So we've designed BitCraft Online and the server-side engine it runs on Spacetime DB to be very amenable to third-party tools and API use. In general, it is not a terms of service or community guideline violation to use the game's APIs to access data which is publicly accessible or queryable. As the game developer, we are able to control which data is publicly accessible. See below. Currently, due to an imposed temporary technical limitation, the only way to access the game's data is to use your player's access token to access game data. Additionally, the game server currently only allows you to read data in the region that your player is in. Consequently, we have had players ask whether they can use player tokens to build tools that use their players' tokens or other players' tokens to access game data. Here's a list of guidelines to follow. Permitted actions, not terms of service violations. Using your own player access token to read game data. Building a tool that uses your player's access token to read game data. Wait. Using your own player's access token to read game data. Building a tool, there we go, that uses your player's access token to read game data. Accessing game data with multiple accounts if you have purchased multiple copies of the game, provided these accounts are not piloted in an automated manner. No botting or multi-client input broadcasting. Boop. Prohibited actions, terms of service violations. Sharing your token with another player, this is considered account sharing, which is strictly prohibited in BitCraft Online. It is also extremely dangerous as sharing a token grants full access to your account, potentially leading to the loss of your in-game possessions. Operating bot accounts. Building a tool that facilitates cheating or exploits game bugs. With all of that said, today we're announcing a verified developers program for BitCraft Online. Verified developer program in order to avoid confusion or issues with the above and to give developers a more convenient and verified way to register their tools with us. We are creating a verified developer program. Being a verified developer will give you access to a token which can be used to query data across multiple regions without having to do this player account dance or buying multiple copies of the game. You can apply here for the developer program. Nice. That's currently what it is. Hopefully it'll go... Oh. I see. Hopefully. It is very costly to run a tier 4 place. We are currently at 100 supplies for 4,000. Yeah, it's quite a bit, but you know, you can have as many watchtowers as you want. But yeah, 14 days for our supplies. It's beefy. 2 weeks is good, but if we didn't have as many people that are absolutely amazing at grinding supply packs for us, we would be in trouble. We'd be in a lot of trouble because 100 supplies per hour is rough. Okay. Data accessibility. Actually, I'm going to drink some water because I'm talking. Wapa. There we go. I'm almost gone through this entire jug of water already. I'm going to have to go get more. Data accessibility. We intentionally chose... Sorry. 2 seconds. I'm making sure I have crafts going and not just sitting there reading this. Actually, store that. I guess I'll go do tier 1. I was like, I'm trying to figure out what bait I want to grab. Farming. Store all. Yeah, if anyone wants to use the fertilizer that I keep putting in here, feel free. It is for the people that farm. I just need it because of fishing and the fish oil. So. And let's put that away. Stock. Store all. 22. Tier 2. 22. Nice. Okay. Ooh, what's that? Tree sap. All the tree sap. Sorry, I'm getting this set up before I start continuing down reading the stuff. No. Tier 1. Okay. Here we go. Data accessibility. We intentionally chose to make almost all of the data in the game queryable by other players, at least initially. The data we've made public includes information about where resources are in the world, public chat messages, inventory contents, etc. Wait, chat messages? We include information about where resources are in the world, public chat messages, inventory contents, etc. Queryable data does not include personal identification, identifiable information, personal information, etc. It only includes game information. The motivation for this was to not intentionally restrict the type of tools that players can build. We have gotten feedback on all the ways this data can be used and misused as the beta has progressed. At this point, we would like to begin to pull back on which data is publicly queryable by players. We'd like to take a particularly close look at things like inventory data, resource location data that is not near your character, etc. We believe this will be an incremental and ongoing process as we decide which data should be private without eliminating the usefulness for third-party tools. Note that although we intend a lot of data to be queryable, it is strictly against our community guidelines to use the data to harass other players or build tools for cheating/botting. Doing so can face severe disciplinary action, which may include but not limited to a permanent ban from BitCraft Online. Our dedication to fostering a fair, enjoyable, and safe experience for all players. That was the entire the entirety of the announcement. That was a lot. It was a big announcement. But yeah, so helping others craft is going to be huge. Absolutely huge. And then the housing. Nice. Very nice. That's going to be awesome. That is going to be awesome. Which means those like 30, what was it? No, it was more than that. 30,000 effort crafts that take like 20 minutes are going to be shorter now. Hi, Ben. How are you? What's that on my head? This is my headdress. It is for my character, my LARP character. I have the bracers. I have the cloak. Not really cloak, but... But yeah. So this is my character costume. Invisibility. It pretty much turned into the invisibility cloak. According to this, like... the webcam, I can just be invisible. Just slink into the background. There we go. My hood is rather large. And so sometimes if it's not sitting just right, it gets all bunched up weirdly. But yeah. I ended up taking off the belt thing that I had on earlier because my stomach is very angry. Very angry tummy. I had leftover Taco Bell. Because we got Taco Bell yesterday, and then I had a bunch today, and I think my stomach from like lack of sleep and eating Taco Bell. The Taco Bell effect. It's usually not a problem. I usually don't have any problem because I've eaten Taco Bell like my entire life. But sometimes if I'm like already having like stomach issues, if I haven't slept, that's usually a big component of adding on to the unpleasantness. Someone said they went camping in a thunderstorm once. It was intense. The dad jokes. Okay, so tomorrow is the player housing, which we actually won't have. Shoot. Actually, Pat might be able to do it if he's on over the weekend. But we're not going to be back until Monday. So we won't be able to put the housing up. So we are going to be 3 days behind on the player housing, unfortunately. But as soon as we are able to, we will immediately put it up. A Taco Bell has turned up in my town, but the internet has scared me into not attempting it. Why so? Is it because of us talking about the Taco Bell effect? It's really not that bad. Live mas. But yeah, I've absolutely loved Taco Bell since I was a kid. What? Excuse me, phone. Let me use some Taco Bell, even with how it affects my gut. Yeah. Some things you just suffer through. Some things you just suffer through. Like, I'm mostly lactose intolerant, but I love, like, Alfredo. I love cheese. Some things are worth it. Some things are just worth it. Sorry, I'm updating my Finch. Updating my Finch. Claim. Yellow mystical doormat. And change that to black. Claim. Claim. Get the Pegasus mount. Or not mount. Shoot, what is it called? Pet? Companion thing? Mm-hmm. There we go. I finished my finch. Well, not finished, but gotta plug it in. No, not what I want. That's what I want. Tier 1. Taco Bell is closing down over here. It never even got close enough for me to try and go. Oh. Just sad. That makes me sad. To me, it's very interesting because I forget that, like, I know people talk about, like, McDonald's being, like, all over the world. But, like, apparently Taco Bell is not all over the world. And I'm like, that makes me sad. More people should enjoy the Taco Bells. But that's another thing that I really like that messes with my stomach a lot, which is spicy foods. I love, like, buffalo wings, but it always gives me, like, heartburn, and then it also gives me stomach problems. But I love buffalo sauce. Frank's Red Hot sauce. Prime. Cadre? Is that... I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I'm so sorry. I want to say Cadre. Thank you very much for that follow and welcome in. If you wouldn't mind letting me know how you would like it pronounced, that would be great. Oh, I did get it. Okay, cool. I'm apparently not that bad at pronouncing things, even though I am. Absolutely terrible at pronouncing things. But that's great. Welcome in. We're talking about Taco Bell. While we fish. Oh. You eventually got... What was it? Quokka? I still have a hard time pronouncing Svem. I always mess up on it still. Svem. I guess it would do Svim. Svem? It's Svim. It was fun finding Kentucky Fried Chicken in Seoul, Korea. I bet that I always hear, like, amazing things about, like, McDonald's or, like, Burger King or Kentucky Fried Chicken, like, in other parts of the world, because the menu is different. And especially, like, when you look at, like, Japan, they have, like, Sakura freaking hamburger. And it's like, what? So many weird and interesting flavors for things. Also, it's, like, way healthier. Their serving sizes, like, are tiny. Even though they're not really tiny, they're appropriately portioned. It's just American sizes are, like, huge. I don't eat that much, so I could find, like, Asian portions for things more, like, my speed. My lip is chapped. Which isn't good. Because I'll be going... Anytime I travel, I get super dehydrated. And my lips get all chapped and, like... Sometimes I'll actually, like, get bloody noses from how dry my sinuses are. But I don't do well with, like, the nasal sprays or anything like that, unfortunately. I end up, like, choking on it. You're not really supposed to drown in nasal sprays, but I find a way to do it. I definitely find a way to do it. I might have had me try it one time, and I will never touch the stuff again. Yeah. Well, I like kudos to the people that can do like the rinses, like the nitty pot stuff. Can't. I can't even touch it. I tried, I think, at one point, and it was a disaster. Like I felt like I was gonna die. Oh, I just couldn't. I liked as a kid because I got sick all the time. They had like the Vicks vapor like nozzle. It wasn't a spray. It was just something that like it smelled like Vicks, and so you would kind of like sniff it, and it would help clear up your sinuses. Now that was fine, as long as it didn't actually like spray anything into my nose. I love Vicks. Sit there with a tub of Vicks, be like, "Hey man, you want some Vicks?" Open up the cloak. I got all sorts of Vicks. Do you want the rub? Do you want the spray? Smell this real quick. Does it smell good? Just one sniff, man. Just one sniff. That's all you need. Oh. It just reminds me of people that swear by like essential oils. It seems like the same thing. People are always like, I swear by essential oils. Have you tried lavender? Have you tried what's the most common one? Is it eucalyptus? There's one that people are like, it's the miracle cure-all, and I can't remember what it is. It's Windex. But they're essential. I have seen like a little bit of like studies where like having something that smells good to like help you sleep is a thing. I was sniffing some Vicks. Next thing I knew, I was level 50 in fishing. Oh, it's the Vicks, man. It's the Vicks. But yeah, like if you do like lavender on your pillow or something, it's supposed to help you sleep. I used to have like a hand lotion. Tea tree, that's what it is. Tea tree oil. Everyone like swears by it. I use tea tree like shampoo, but that's it. But yeah, people say tea tree is like the cure all for stuff. But I used to have, it was from Bath and Body Works. It was just called Sleep, and it was in a blue bottle, and it was a hand lotion, and it actually like helped me sleep. It just like I put it on my hands, and then like it smelled good, and like smelling something that's good apparently helps you relax, and at that point you kind of drift off to sleep better. What kind of Vicks for scientific purposes? Obviously, there's different kinds of Vicks. I'm prone to fungal infections if I sweat too much, so tea tree oil helps with that. Great antifungal. Well, that's interesting. I did not know that. Yeah, I actually I like the tingly sensation that tea tree oil has. But that's the only thing I use it is my shampoo has it. What all? How much do I need of this? That's a great question. I need 144 shells. I'm going to be fishing for a while. Not that I wasn't expecting to already, but... Floof is currently in the lead with the most stuff donated. Then it's Driven with all the leather. I don't even write my stuff down anymore. I just manually add it. Also, if it gets weird where you can't like hit submit on the resource stuff, like double click it sometimes, and then that helps. Or you can go into the sheet itself and then edit. I think editing in the sheet works. Or if you might have to just do it from the submission button. If it does give you problems, let me know. And like message me saying, hey, this isn't working and I submitted this much stuff. And then I can like manually add it. Tea tree foot powder is the bomb if you have to be in boots all day. That's... Floof is running away with it real good. I know. After this hunt, I should have a little over 200 leather to... Oh, wow. Thank you. Yeah, leather is, like, super useful. It's also one of the hardest ones to farm, so I greatly appreciate your sacrifice. Ah! Tell me about it. I'm sorry. Oh, my nose. Angry nose. So angry. Boop, boop. There we go. Nice. He's so freaking cute. It hops after me. He's so freaking cute. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Oh, the chest still isn't built. I just don't have the materials to build it. What does it need?
How much tier 2 metal do we need?
Tier 2 metal? None.
Just tier 1?
700 ingots of tier 1 is left.
700 tier 1.
700 tier 1, yeah. I think Floof put in most of the ingot stuff. Actually, no, Floof put in all the ingot stuff. Jeez. Well done, Floof. Well done. You have another 200 tier 1 ingots on the way. Wow. Jeez. Everyone's knocking this out of the park. Okay. But yeah, we have a chest back here for more food. And I don't have the materials for it, unfortunately. No materials. Oh, excuse me. Yanni phase. Craft. People are talking about fish in region chat. I was like, fish. What is it they're talking about, though? Where even are the ocean crest marlins? Oh, they're talking about ocean fish. I'm in deep raw waters. Try some rivers? What? Marlins don't do rivers, though, I thought. I found them in deep waters near other ocean fishes. If a fish named ocean crest is in rivers, that's just funny. Yes, that is exactly Fish from oceans do end up in rivers, especially near brackish water. Okay, I'm done reading region chat. It got bad. Excuse my ignorance, but where do I find the list of resources needed, and where do I put them if I have something to contribute? I am probably not much help being new, but oh no, absolutely, like you 100%. That's not ignorant at all. It's a great question, and even tier 1, like we need all tier 1 stuff. So each one of these has stuff that is needed. So like there's a bunch of tier 1 stuff on everything. Tier 1, like even just stone. Even if you want to do buckets of water, there's always stuff to contribute. There is, yeah. So each one of these is a different, what's the word I'm looking for? Parchment? Not parchment. Research. And then we need all 5 of them. We need 20 of each. So it's a lot of resources. And as for the spreadsheet, it is in the Discord. Settlement. Copy message link. And Hrothgar. Message link. There you go. If you click on the hashtag settlement, it'll take you straight to where the link is. And it's also pinned in that channel. But yeah. I hope that answered the question appropriately. Yeah, I think that's everything. I was trying to see if there was any more information that was needed, but that was everything. So, it has the codexes, shows you how much is of the red is how much we need. And then the second tab is how much has been contributed. So if something says 0 or -20, there's overflow, apparently. Oh, floof. The tier 4, I can give that back to you. Where is it? Tier 4 amber resin. Planks, I think. Yes, planks. Or did you already?
That's by the newbie go.
What's this? It says tier 4 -20. What is it just amount? 40. But there's 20. I think it's just a miscalculation on my part, probably. Never mind. You're fine. There we go. Yeah, because there's only 20 in here that I can see. Yeah. There's only 20, and then the sheet now has 20. So it's probably just miscalculation on my part. Sorry. But yeah, so like, even just getting like tier 1 planks, like super useful. So you don't have to be high level to be able to contribute to this, which is great. It's one thing I do like about having it as a tier system. Fishing. There we go. Because it is a tier craft system, then everything at all times is going to be relevant, which means new players or people that are just starting to level something are useful and can contribute to things, which is great. The only thing that new players can't necessarily do is make empires, like their own empires. They can contribute to other people's empires, but there's like no land or spots left for empire stuff. It's all taken. Unless you are here, apparently. But this is all taken now. I guess this isn't taken. So you could put a watchtower down there. Someone named their thing Twigdasil. Interesting. I think there's also some... I guess this is open. This is region 6. So there's like some up here that's open. There's some down here. Oh. Interesting. I thought this was taken, but I guess not. There's a gap here. That's interesting. There's a giant... Wow. So there's also land up here. Land here. So there is some land. It's just really far away. Oh, hey, it's the Cozy Empire. That is, oh, what's his name? Old Man Sugarheart. He's a super late night streamer. He's awesome. He's super cool. He's like the grandfather of BitCraft. But yeah, there is still some area. Wow, what's going on with this? How's the war effort going? Oh, that's interesting that there's a gap there. What is these? Hexwater Accord. Hexwater Accord Purgatory. It's so weird that Thornmere like is claimed to here, but like when you look at some of these other places, it has a bigger radius. It's not consistent. It is not consistent. Or even this one that's like completely covered. I didn't think you could take over the town area. That's weird. I didn't think you could take over town areas. But this one's like right next to it as well. Interesting. Only bits. That's funny. Yeah, the Rogue Town place is where the World Tree is on our continent. Yeah, that's super weird. Oh well. So, yeah. There is still land open, but it's just really far away from everything. Really far away from everything. This was super cute up here. They have like quite a bit of space. Fisherman's Rock. Oh, I need to be up there at some point. I want to go visit. I need to go visit more places. I wanted to do like a tour of like all the main cities. Just spend the day like going around touring other people's stuff and doing like a showcase video of it. I think that would be really cool. Come visit Floathaven? Yeah, like I want to be like, hey, who's online? Who wants to like show off their settlement and do stuff like that, and then like go and see things. Give it a week after player housing to see what people designed. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping to do. I'm gonna wait. I am going to wait and see. Because then you get like the residential districts, and then like people are like making their stuff all look fancy. It'll be cool. It'll be cool. I'll probably do that like in a week or two. I'll have to see. I'd like to schedule it and be like, hey, I'm going to be streaming at this time and doing this. Do you need level 10 construction to upgrade your cart? I don't think so. I think you just need the supplies. Oh, it's funny. It's the Ember Isle. I guess I could have done Empire. I am apparently yawning. Jeez. I understand local and region, but claim and empire, I'm like, where does that? What's the radius on that? Also, if you're in the contested zone up north of us, it goes to Jackal's chat. So if you do empire, but you're in the contested area, it goes to there, which is interesting. I guess because they have more resources in their watchtower, or they were already established there. I don't know which one it is. But yeah. No private empire talks on the northern part of the island. We'll have to make our secret meeting spot the southern tip, or on that tiny little island with the watchtower. Actually, is that contested? I don't know if that area is contested or not. No, it's not contested. That's good. So our secret base is going to be there. I still feel so bad that I put this in contest. All because I was over the line. Sad face. There's Cal's claim. What is the... Oh, yeah. I was like, how do I get that? But it's that watchtower. It is that watchtower. But we got this. Oh, excuse me. I'm still so yawny. The hive. Ba ba ba. Yep. I hope I spelled that right. I think I spelled description right. I'm not sure. There we go. Boop. And I might as well click the button. Yay! There we go. I have an itch. Teehee. Get the eye holes. Eye holes. Poke myself in the eye. I wish I could wear contacts so that I could wear masks and stuff like that, but with glasses, it's really hard to wear masks. But I can't do the finger in my eye thing. I freak out too much. Okay, let's see how much we get. 15. It's better than nothing. And how much do I need? I need 144. So I'm going to be at this for a while. That's fine. That is fine. Someone's a narwhal. Anonymous narwhal. Anonymous frog. Anonymous duck. That's funny. Someone's a narwhal. It's on the spreadsheet. It gives like each person a random animal, which is hilarious. Oh. Okay. Crop oil is completely done. Crop oil is completely done. Amber resin is completely done. Ingots is almost done. Vials is almost done. Um, 30 tier 3. Oh, where's the message with the breakdown? Tier 1, tier 3 vials 40. Tier 3 40, tier 3 40. Okay. I can do that as well and finish off the vials. Tier 3 and tier 4 sand. I think, do I have the capability to do tier 4 sand? It's foraging, right? So I can do up to tier 5. Okay. My mining is so low. Oh, I'm almost level 40 masonry. That's because of all the glass files. That's funny. And then my fishing is, of course, the most. My fishing is the most. Okay. I wonder when the next BitCraft live stream is going to be. I haven't heard anything about when they do live streams or if they're planning on doing live streams. It'd be nice to have it for like the major monthly, so like one stream a month. Each house only has 5 slots, so we're going to need a lot of houses. Total requirements per house: 50 bricks equals 5 slabs, 50 planks, 5 timbers, 10 leather, 1 sheeting, 10 cloth, 1 tarp, 10 ingots, 1 frame. Interesting. So yeah, 50. So tier 4 slabs equal 10 bricks plus 2 tier 3 planks. I guess we'll have to see on Monday. We will have to see on Monday how much we can put together. I mean, if people over the weekend want to stockpile materials so that come Monday we can just throw up houses. Throw up houses. That's funny. Then we can do that. And then just put everything, because it seems like it's all going to be stockpile stuff. But we can put them in the stockpiles. And then have it ready to go. But yeah, how many do we have? We has 30 people, so, but not everyone's here, so I would say 20 people, 25 people. So 25 divided by 5. We need 5 houses so far. Okay. That's not bad. I figured we're going to need like way more, but that's actually not that bad. Not bad at all. So we won't need too many supplies, which is nice. We'll still need a lot of supplies, but it's not nearly as bad as what it would be if we need like 10 houses. Maybe at some point we'll need that many houses, but for right now. And I also want to look into getting like the highest tier we can, which I think is tier 4. I think it's the same equivalent of what your settlement's at. Crush shell 38. $122 left. I'm gonna have a crap ton of bait. That's funny. No, no. There we go. Alright. I'm almost out of water. I need to go get more water. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna go get more water while we're fishing this up. I'll probably get another bite to eat. Even though my stomach had finally calmed down, I'm just gonna add more fuel to the fire. Okay, I'm gonna grab water. I'll be right back. Don't forget to grab water and get up and stretch as well. Water break is in 18 minutes. I brought food. uh, Okay, okay. Put my ear back in. Put the webcam back on. Untangle my headset. And so tangled. Bit. Nope, sorry. Didn't mean to smack you guys. There we go. Okay. I still have like some of my Mexican pizza left. Just take a couple bites here and there. Don't want to make myself sick again. Alright. So let see. I did a thing. Rothgar, yay! Congrats, you did a thing. Yes, that is exactly it. The number in red is what we still need. It's a lot. It is definitely a lot. Thankfully, though, it shouldn't take too long to get everything with everyone helping. And don't forget about the prize money, too. The prize money. I should make it an event. Let me do that. Copy message link. Create event. Somewhere else. Next. Event topic. Hex coin prize. Description. Its start date is today. I'll say 2 a.m. The time must be in the future? What? Rude. Okay. Okay. BitCraft gathering resources for tier 5 hex coin prize. Link to the thing. Next. Create event. Nice. We have an event created. Actually, I'm gonna copy this. Go back to the event. Can I edit this? Edit event. There we go. Next. Save it. There we go. Perfect. It says starting in 7 minutes when it's already actually started. Terrible. Nice. Now it says that the event is happening. Event details. Perfect. I got it all set up. Got it all set up. Should also put the spreadsheet link there. Next, save. Okay. Everything is set up and good to go. We currently have an event running. Yay! Our first event. I do things. There we go. Just making sure everything is working properly, and it is. Okay. Boop, boop, boom. The last thing I need is for it to not work properly and be gone and not able to fix it. Do. Okay. I'm gonna eat really quick. Jeez, region chat is spicy. They are very spicy right now. I like the emote. The Rothgar emote. It's great. Very, very on brand. Yeah, I guess we'll head back. The newbie goat. Ah. I have crumbs. I am a crummy person. Dust crumbs. There we go. I have defeated the newbie goat. I badooped. What did I badoop about? I bet it's potato. Oh no. That was weird. It said I had a message from Mom, but it was my message, which was weird. Like it refreshed oddly. Okay. Mm-hmm. 122. Someone, it sounds like, is playing a recorder or a whistle. It's one of the two. Ah, I'm stuck. There we go. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but I can definitely hear it. There we go. Do 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 do. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, we still need to make the tier 4 kilns, I think. Yeah, there's blueprints over there for more kilns. We have the chest and kilns that need to be made. We have a bunch of people on. That's awesome. At some point, I need to also make the parchment stand. I think that was one stand that we didn't make. I think I might just put parchment in one of the ones that doesn't have a lot of stuff in it. Which one should I put the parchment in? Because it's... pigment, which is flowers. It's a crap ton of flowers, actually. So we need flowers and parchment and fish oil. There's one that already has fish oil in it. Maybe I'll put it in there. Let's see, which one already has fish oil in it? And is there space? Nope. Nope. So it's this one that already has the fish oil. do I want to put... I think that's the only one that has fish oil, right? Yes. It's the only one that has fish oil. Okay. So I can put... stock. New listing, add item. You can add Rampart voucher. That's funny. Parchment. 1, add, buy, save. Add. Nope. Meant to type parchment. 2, add, save. New listing, add item, parchment. Tier 3, add, save. What else is there? Tier 4 parchment. Add, save. Oh. And then we need pigment. Nope. Add listing, add item, pigment, basic pigment, add, save, add item, pigment, save. Pigment, tier 3. Save, add listing. Pigment, tier 4. Add, save. Is that everything? So pigment, parchment, and then the fish oil is already there. Yep, that works. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the fish stand. And then I will AFK again. I keep having to AFK. I'm sorry, guys. I'll be back. My stomach hates me. He's so angry. Aw. Welcome to Taco Bell Consequence stream. At least it's today and not tomorrow.
Oh, stream is an appropriate choice of words.
That's funny. Ugh. Ah. I'm butthurt. It's terrible. Terrible. I like also simplified my costume. I took all of the layers that I didn't need off, and now I'm like running around in like the bare minimum. That it still looks like Almira, but not really. Oh, so much water. It's probably why I've been chugging water all day, because my stomach hasn't been feeling well. Live moss. No live moss. Ba 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 ba. Okay, let's see. If it becomes too much of it, of like a back and forth, I'll probably have to end stream. Don't want to, but it'd be like a super short stream, and I didn't mean it to be. But if my stomach doesn't calm down, then I don't want to keep having to be AFK from stream. But that means that I can. What's 80? There we go. But yeah, if I do have to end stream because my stomach is hurting too badly, then I'll Monday, I think, is when I'll be streaming next. I'll just put the costume back on. That way everyone can actually have like a full stream of like having the LARP costume. But yeah. It's not the most entertaining stream today. I am sorry, guys. When you don't feel well, you don't feel well. Which is unfortunate. Someone's asking or offering scholar services. If you got scholar items that need to be made, I'll come and make them if you've got the mats. Oh, interesting. I guess there's not that many scholars, I guess. Oh no. Oh, poor Goom. He goes AFK a lot, I think, and then dies of hunger. That's funny. Dibs on clothes. Oh, that's funny. Everyone just rummaging through Goom's pockets. Ba ba ba. Oh. Angry Tommy. Angry Tommy is so angry. It's like one of those days where you just want to like live in a bubble bath. I have to get a new plug for the drain, for the bathtub drain, because I tried the one, but I think it's like really, really old and it doesn't seal all the way. Because at one point they were doing maintenance on the water and they had to shut off the water for like a couple hours. So I filled up the bathtub and I'm like, oh, if I need water, then I have like water in the bathtub, and it just drained. Like, even though it had like it's the one that just has like the stopper. And I think it's old, and so it's hard. Like it's that hard rubber instead of like new fresh rubber that seals well onto the tub. So I need to get a new tub stopper at some point. My nose decided that it wanted to join the ranks of my stomach and start rebelling against me. I was like, had to blow my nose. It itched like crazy. Let's see here. What is going on? Not much. Not much is going on. Oh, that's super cool. I just saw this. There is a team for BitCraft partners now. That's cool. It has 2 people on it. Jarud and Broken to Melody. That's cool. Yay, that is awesome. Okay. Sorry, that was I was checking out. 22. Resource. Stock. Store. Oh, 60 exactly. Okay, so crushed shells, 60. And then we still need exactly 100. Okay then. Was there something else I needed to do? Wait, how many parchment? Parchment of tier 4 is 200. I don't have nearly enough of it. Parchment tier 3 is 400. Let's put that away. Let's put that away for now. Sort. Oh, I have parchment. Novice study journals. I have 3 of those. Oh, we're gonna need those. And we're also gonna need a crap ton of the carvings. Oh, jeez. We are gonna need a crap ton of carvings. Where do I want to put carvings? I forgot about that. Which is the one with the fish oil again? This one. Add listing. Add item. Carvings. Add 1. Add item. Car. 2. Add save. Add listing. Add item. Car 3. I don't have carving 4 yet. I wonder where they come from. Is there any floating around? No. Oh, there's a lot of shells in here. Wow. Okay. Tier 3, we need 21 of these, so split 21. Tier 4 shells. We need 18 of them. Wow. That's impressive. I didn't even see this. Okay, so there's no other carvings. There's a lot of parchment in here, though. Jeez. Okay. Someone left raw meat sitting on the ground. It's gonna spoil. Okay. Crushed shell. Tier 4 is 20. Tier 3 is 40. 22, 60. Okay. So we just need tier 1 and tier 2. Yeah, that's it. Did I put... parchment. There it is. Why did that not work? Oh, there it went. Alright. Parchment 60. Oh, my stomach is so angry. Poor Goombar's just laying on the ground. Is it 2? It is 2. Nice, so this will give us a bunch. Ow. Angry stomach. I unfortunately think I'm gonna have to call stream. I don't wanna, but my stomach is really killing me and I should probably take care of it because taking care of one's health is extremely important. And so I should probably like go sit in a hot tub of water for a while. Let's see who we should raid. We can raid Druid right now. We have yet to do that. Let's see if he's still alive and if he's alive for a little bit. Seems like he's gonna be alive for a little bit. I am so sorry, everyone. I'm gonna still probably be online, off and on. I'll be on Discord, but I need to go take care of my tummy. It is very angry, and the last thing I need to be doing is keep going AFK. And I'd like to be able to actually have a good stream. So you guys have been so patient, and thank you for sticking around and watching, even though I've been not in the best shape today. I'll see about doing the LARP costume stream again on Monday. We'll see, depending on how dirty. If sometimes it gets pretty dirty, but yeah. What was tier 3. There we go. Okay. But I will still be online. I will probably, if you need anything, have any questions, message the Discord, and I can help you out from there. But I gotta go. I gotta go clean the litter box. Sad face. Hopefully, because we're traveling, and so at least then it's happening today, not tomorrow. So I will catch everyone again on Monday. We unfortunately won't have the player housing until then, unless Pat gets on. But we'll see. Thanks for commentary. You're welcome. I'm sorry that it wasn't super as talkative as it normally was, and there was a lot of dead air today. But hopefully I can feel better. Thank you very much for sticking with me. I know you can be anywhere else, and thank you very much for spending time here. So we're gonna go ahead and raid. I was gonna send us somewhere else, but I think BitCraft and just chilling in the BitCraft section will be best. Thanks, Mom. I'm gonna do just that and go take care of my tummy. So let's do this. Let's start the raid. There we go. Okay. I will see everyone over there. Have a good day. Have a good night. Have a good time zone. Have a good weekend. Enjoy the update and stuff like that. You guys will have to let me know how it's going on Discord. But yeah, so I will see you again on Monday. Okay, dokie. Have a good night. Bye.